Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are headed into the Goodwill bins to see what kind of beautiful home decor pieces we can find, upcycle, and style in our homes. And I want to thank Thrive Market for sponsoring today's video. Here's a little glass vase. I love the hobnail detail at the bottom. It's kind of dirty. I'm wondering if I could do something different with this. I'm not gonna lie, I was planning on painting this piece, but when I took the Goodwill sticker off, I did notice USA stamped on the bottom. It also looked like just good quality glass. So we are not painting it. I decided just to use it as decor in my bedroom, but there's lots of florals in this area, so I didn't want to add another floral to this vase, so I decided to add a bobbin with a little bit of colored string on it, and I think that this looks really great. I got this piece at the bins because I thought it was really cute. I could turn it into a bell or even a little cloche. When I got home, under further inspection, I realized it was actually a wooden little candlestick and a glass votive cup. Genius. And of course, I had both of these items in my stash. I immediately grabbed them, grabbed my hot glue gun, and put them together. I also had this random wood piece and another little glass piece with a cute little fluted edge like the other one. So I took my hot glue gun and hot glued these two pieces together as well. I wanted them to hang, so I just grabbed some white ribbon out my stash. They have a little hole in the bottom of these candlesticks, probably where they were on the machine to be hand turned, and I'm just going to stick the ribbon in there. So I'm going to do this for the two that I use the candlestick for, and then the random wood piece, I'm just going to take my ribbon and tie it around. And it was feeling very shabby chic to me, so I decided to grab some lace and also add a little bit of lace to the top of these pieces. To create the ringer, all I did was I grabbed some string and a wooden bead, tied a few knots to keep everything together. Then I hot glued it to the inside center of the glass piece, and the best thing is that it actually works. It sounds like a bell. These look so precious hanging in my bedroom. I love the mix of glass and the wood tones. I kind of went with a shabby chic look, but I think these would be fun for Christmas and also even as wedding decor. Do you have any more ideas for these? Y'all leave a comment below. Y'all want to do a little haul? I just got in my weekly Thrive Market grocery order. So let's open it up and see what's inside. If you don't know what Thrive Market is, it is a membership-based grocery store. And as a busy mom and a business owner, this is the perfect solution to save money, save time, and know that I'm making better choices for my family, especially when it comes to snacks, because we are a big snack family. Kettle cooked dill pickle chips. If you have not tried them, try them. We got to. We like them so much. My kids bring their own snacks to school every day, so these single serve chips are great. They also really love these snack bars. So Thrive Market solves lots of problems for me. I don't like going to the grocery store. I don't like cooking. I'm not wearing this apron because I'm in the kitchen baking goodies. Also, don't have to do any research because I know if I'm ordering from Thrive Market, they are using quality ingredients. They have the highest standards in the industry. Plus, I'm saving money and time. And they don't just have food. They have lots of other stuff as well. Baby products, pet products. I got something for the cat, Maxine. She loves these little treats. Also, home cleaning products, all kinds of stuff. Oh, and vitamins. I got these for Ren. She loves her gummy vitamins. Y'all, if you are a busy, exhausted mom like me since school started, y'all, instant coffee. If you have not tried it, highly recommend it. This is the Thrive Market brand. Ryan is the biggest snacker in the family. She loves this snack mix and teriyaki flavored beef jerky. And no snack family is complete without a little chips and some salsa. So just on this order alone, I saved $35. And if you find a better price, Thrive Market will match that. Let's open these up. Yum. So good. But you know, I got an even better deal for y'all. Thrive Market is hooking y'all up. If you use the link in my description or you go to thrivemarket.com/Julie's Designs, you will get 30% off your first order and you're going to get a gift worth $60 when you join Thrive Market today. So y'all definitely go check it out. All the information will be in the description. I found this really cool brass piece at the Goodwill bins. I think it's a mail holder, but I'm not sure. And I have this shelf in my bedroom that needs to be decorated. The top shelf is already decorated and looks great. The shelf that is kind of next to it is decorated as well. So I'm just going to pull elements from these two places and make this shelf look cohesive. Of course, we're going to start with a white book. We absolutely need a basket and a glass element, and then I'll put some bobbins in the vase. This little teapot I have on the other shelf, and I just put some, I don't know, this little crocheted piece in there. This is a beautiful thrift flip I did many years ago. I still absolutely love it. Okay, now it's time for our little brass piece. I grabbed some of that vintage mail. I have a few stacks of this still available on the website actually, and I put that in there. I like the color it gives it. I have 2 postcards from Louisiana. I'm gonna stick them in there, and I have this fun little Victorian picture, so we'll stick that in there as well. And then I just pulled this piece of greenery from the wreath that is on the top shelf, and I'm gonna add that in. And the final touch is a cute little brass swan, because that just makes everything look amazing. When I'm decorating a space, I just find a few elements and repeat them, like brass and baskets, maybe a china pattern. And you take those items and you just sprinkle them throughout the room, and it really gives it a cohesive look, even though everything in here is actually thrifted. I loved everything about this planter that I found at the Goodwill bins, the size, the shape, the color. I knew it would look perfect in my house, and I'm trying to decorate the other side of this dresser in my room. So first we're going to start with a base layer of vintage books and the colors that go with my room. Then I'm going to add the planter on top of the books. It does have foam, so I could put plants in it, but this Cape Cod half sphere is just perfect. It kind of looks like lamb's ear, except it has shorter, more pointier leaves. This is a bird that I did a thrift flip on, y'all, probably 4 years ago, but it's still cute and it still looks great in my decor. I think I used the IOD traditional pots transfer for that one. Of course, we need a brush, and I have a cute vintage postcard in there, and a basket is always a must as well. You can hang your baskets on the wall, or you can also just use them as shelf sitters. It just depends on the space and how I use them. And I try to pull elements from different areas in my room and colors, so that way everything kind of goes together. I rescued this artwork from the Goodwill bins. I really liked the moodier, darker florals in the chunky frame. However, I did not like how bright gold the frame was, and it also had a few little chips in it. But this is a pretty easy fix. I just grabbed the Dixie Belle Van Dyke Brown Glaze, and I'm just going to put it over the entire gold frame, and this will really tone it down and give it a more vintage gold look instead of a bright gold, which I think will pair better with the print that's in here anyway. All right, guys, you watched me buy this, you watched me paint the entire frame, and you never told me that there was a rip in the canvas. I literally did not notice till right now, but I've come up with an idea to rescue this piece. You know, last year when people were getting old paintings and painting ghosts all over them, I'm going to see if I can do that right now. So I took my paintbrush, I spritzed a little water on it, and I'm just going to take my white Dixie Belle chalk paint, because I figured chalk paint would be a little bit more forgiving, and I'm just going to pretend like I'm an artist and see if I can add 2 little ghosts to this painting and save it. I think my ghosts are looking pretty cute. The last thing I need to do is just add some little black eyeballs. I was planning on putting this piece in my bedroom, but with the addition of the cute little ghost, I feel like it goes better with my fall and Halloween setup that I have in my foyer. I think that the ghost came out really cute and I saved this piece of art, but y'all let me know what y'all think. All right, guys, that is the end of today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were inspired. Y'all leave a comment below and let me know what's your favorite project in today's video. Today's video was super fun, but I am so ready to get into some Christmas DIYs, and I hope y'all are as well, because I have an exciting announcement tomorrow, October 1st, 2024, in case you're watching this years from now, is the Christmas IOD release. We wait for it all year long. It is finally happening. So make sure you are following me on Facebook. Make sure you are checking your notifications, because it will be released and it will be available in the morning, and y'all know how quickly it sells out. I don't want y'all to miss it. So that is coming real soon. So it's definitely time to get into those Christmas DIYs. So again, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to check the description or go to thrivemarket.com/Julie's Designs to get 30% off your first order and a free gift worth up to $60 when you join Thrive Market today. Our family really loves it, and I feel like y'all will as well. So I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I will see y'all next time for another DIY thrifting and home decor video. Bye, guys.